Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bree and this is my book club. Today I am going to be talking about one of my most favorite books from my childhood. This is going to be kind of a short little series that I do on here, and this book is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. And the reason I'm talking about this book is because it's one of the books that kept me interested in reading throughout school. I was actually forced to read this in high school, which usually put me off of books just entirely, but this was the one exception. It's about greasers. A lot of you, if you're older than the age of, I don't know, 18 probably, you were made to read this in school, and hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. But the reason I picked this book, as well as it keeping me interested in reading and being the only book that I was forced to read but also enjoyed, is because I think it kind of helped shape my view on the world, if that helps. It's about two factions, the Gracers and the Socs. The Socs being the popular kids, the ones with money, the ones on the quote-unquote right side of the tracks, and the Gracers, which are your stereotypical punk, I guess, and they're from the quote-unquote wrong side of the tracks. And throughout this book, there's so many disagreements and arguments and fights that turn out to be deadly or almost deadly, and it just kind of, it shows you how bad separation like that can be and how bad the human nature can be in general. My favorite scene in this book is when, I always pick the most boring scenes or the most probably unimportant scenes, but my favorite scene is when Ponyboy and I think Johnny went to a drive-in theater just to hang out with his buds, and they come up to these two Soc girls who are being hounded by their friends slash siblings, and like those dudes go away and they just end up hanging out and talking and forming this friendship with these Soc girls, which should be completely unaccepted, and for the most part it is. The girls are just super sweet and understanding, and they actually just talk to the boys and offer up a friendship that they probably would have never had otherwise. My least favorite part of the book is, oh, there's so many. The big bad fight scene with, I'm probably getting these names wrong or getting who it is wrong, hopefully not, because I've read this book so many times, but I'm pretty sure it was Johnny who got jumped and beat up by a bunch of Soc boys and ends up basically hospitalized. Like, he gets real messed up and it's bad, and it broke my heart. Every time I read that part I sob, and it just feels unfair because he's the sweetest little boy and these awful douchebags come and just beat the shit out of him. My favorite character is Ponyboy. He's the sweetest boy. He cares about his friends. He wants to make a change. He wants to change his life. He wants to get out of there. And my least favorite character are all of the Soc boys, because they're all douches and they're mean and unaccepting, and yeah. I really enjoy this book for the writing as well. It really puts you where they are, and it helps you see through their eyes a little bit, and you learn a lot from these boys. And usually I'm the first one to be like, strong female character, but I'm okay with these strong female boys, these strong boy characters. They're just so sweet, and they teach you a lot. I feel like it shaped my life, honestly, because that's kind of when I started looking for the bad boys, when I started dating them, which sort of turned out badly in one way, but I also found the man I've been with for going on 8 years now, and I feel like I wouldn't have even thought about talking to him unless my eyes had been open to the fact that bad boys sometimes aren't bad, they're just different, and that certainly is true. I'm not saying go date the first guy you see with a leather jacket and greasy hair. That's not what I'm saying, because that could end up very badly. But get to know them first. See their personality, see how they act around other people, see how they act around people that are different than them, and you never know what might happen. I planned a longer video for this, but I've since lost my little sheet that I wrote down all my notes on. But I completely recommend... Oh! There is a movie! There is a movie if you prefer to jump from, instead of reading the book, watching the movie, because they did a very good job portraying most of the stuff. Of course, as usual, the book is better than the movie, because it doesn't leave out as much stuff as the movies do, but I recommend watching it. It's good, it teaches the same values essentially as the book does, and it's just an enjoyable watch. But, okay, before this video gets way too long, I'm gonna stop here, I guess. Have you read The Outsiders? Did you like it? Did you hate it? It's okay if you did, but I want to have a conversation in the comments below. What were your most favorite parts? What were your least favorite parts? Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? All of the questions that I answered in this video, I want you to answer down below. If you have not read this book, do you plan to? Did you already stop watching this video to go read that book so I didn't spoil anything for you, even though I don't think I did? But, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe and ring the bell to know when I upload. I upload on Sundays and Mondays unless something weird happens and I don't have anything recorded in advance. And please bear with me throughout the horrible quality. I am using an iPhone to record and I can't fit it on my tripod and my hand is shaking all the time. So that's fun. But thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I already said all this stuff. Please come watch my videos again. I'll see you next week. Bye.